Previously on Yu-Gi-Oh! Art 5! All right, who's ready to duel?
What's up, Coach Y?
Wait, what are you doing here?
He came to meet you for his first lesson.
It's rude to keep your students waiting, Yuya.
But he's not...
Yuya, I'm proud you chose to enter train your first pupil.
Listen to me! He's not my student!
Come on, let's get to it! I want to learn how to pendulum summon from the best of the best! Let's duel. Pretty please?
This one time only.
Woohoo!
But listen, you have to promise if I win, you'll stop following me around everywhere. And you won't ask me to teach you or call me coach. Agreed? The action begins
Now!
I'll use Stargazer Magician and Time Gazer Magician to set the pendulum scale.
I'll use a spell. It's a card called Polymer something or other.
You mean polymerization?
Fusion! Summon! Here it comes! The most unbearable monster you've ever seen! Fright for Bear!
Can you feel the power? You hurt me, competition for the victory. I could be the best one day, you make history. Swing into action, are you ready to play? Challenge anyone, anywhere, any day. You wanna take a chance? Go ahead and roll the dice. See if it's in your cards, if you'll pay the price. Activate the spell, let your powers come to life. It's showtime! Who will win the fight? I'm ready to do, go ahead and make your move. I'll win this duel, you can't beat my moves. I'm in that groove, I know I can't lose. Your turn, your tricks, now what will you choose? Can you feel the power? I'll win this duel, you can't beat my moves. I'm in that groove, I know I can't lose. Your turn, your tricks, now what will you choose? Can you feel the power?
This field sure is sweet, Yuya, but not as sweet as my victory's going to taste.
We'll see about that, Sora. Because with my monsters ready to perform, you're gonna end up leaving this duel with a bad taste in your mouth.
Not a chance. Your monsters are gonna get cut down to size by my Fright for Bear.
That kid's a cutie on the outside, but on the inside he's all fight. Plus he knows the secret to an incredible form of summoning.
Yeah, he can fusion summon.
Word around town is that the Leo Institute has begun teaching that form. Is Sora already enrolled and taking classes there?
He was planning to go there, but he saw Yuya duel and changed his mind.
Now I can really take it to you, Coach Y. My first goal will be to slow you down by giving your hippo the heave-ho. Fright for Bear, send Yuya and his pal packing with your pummeling paw.
Whoa!
Yuya! Call a lifeguard!
Next, I'm activating Fright for Bear's special ability. My bear can equip itself with whatever monster it just destroyed.
How's that work?
We'll show you.
Hip Hippo!
Don't feel bad, because my Fright for Bear will put its attack points to good use. Down the hatch! Your hippo really hit the spot. Its added attack power will help my monster bear down on you with grisly force.
Whoa! That's one big bear.
With the attack points to match.
That thing is powerful enough to blast Yuya's Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon right out of the duel!
And once it destroys Odd Eyes, it'll get even grislier. Who would have thought a toy bear could be so unbearable?
So, Coach Y, I know I have a lot to learn, but what do you think of my dueling so far? I'll let you take over. Don't take it easy on me.
I won't! Ah! Your monster's a lot more dangerous than I thought, but my deck packs a punch too, Sora. We have friends that will help us knock the stuffing out of that bear, don't we, Odd Eyes? Performapal Swordfish will prove it with its special ability. Once once every turn, it can cut your monster down to size by 600 attack points.
Yuya's move pulled the stuffing out of that bear and shrank it down at the same time.
Now he has to attack while it is weak.
Listen, Odd Eyes, if we want to beat that fright fur bear, then we'll have to stay sharp.
I'm ready for your attack. I play my trap Punch in the Box, which sends one of your monsters that didn't attack to the graveyard. Then Odd Eyes loses attack points equal to that monster's attack or defense points, plus your attack's negated.
Nice try. But my Time Gazer magician can trump your trap with his Pendulum ability. Time Gazer has mastered the deepest secrets of space and time. Its power can protect me from the past and rewrite history. Infinity Gear Reverse!
Fantastic! Pendulum power is so amazing it even controls time! That ability would come in super handy if you went to school and then realized too late that you'd forgotten to bring your homework to class. I can't wait to see what you come up with to stop my other trap card. Okay, let's see what we can spring on you next. It's another Punch in the Box trap card.
Seriously? The same trap twice in a row?
I don't know how Sora guessed, but somehow he knew Yuya would try to undo his trap, so he put another one face down.
Time Gazer can only use his ability once a turn, so he's helpless to stop it this time.
Well, that kid sure is slippery.
Gotta send a card to the graveyard now. Guess I'll send Skeeter Skimmer. Now I can negate Odd Eyes' attack. Plus, I can draw on Skeeter Skimmer's defense points to weaken your dragon by that amount. Odd Eyes will lose 1,600 attack points. Better luck next time.
I'm switching my swordfish into defense mode.
You made up your mind to play it safe, didn't you, Coach Y? Bummerville! I thought this duel would be a blast, but it's turned into a dud. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were scared of losing to me.
I'm ending my turn, but that doesn't mean I'm scared of you.
You should be, since Fright for Bear's attack points can rise back to where they were before Swordfish weakened it.
This could be game over for Yuya. This could be game over for Yuya.
My turn again. It's time for my big finish. Bring on the Toy Parade. This battle is spectacular. It's going to help me march towards victory because for every monster that Fright for Bear has equipped, it's allowed to use its pummeling paw and attack one time.
You're kidding!
Whoa, back up! How many times can he attack?
Right now, Sora's Fright for Bear is allowed to attack one time since it gulped down my hippo. But you and I know it's not gonna stop there, will it, Sora?
Of course it won't. I'll keep on attacking.
That's so freaky! When Fright for Bear destroys a monster, it can feast on it and attack again. Then it can chomp on another monster and equip that too.
Which will then mean Sora gets a third attack. And since Yuya won't have any more monsters left on his field to absorb the damage,
I'll attack him directly and then win the duel.
Fusion monsters are going to revolutionize dueling.
So, will Yuya lose? I wouldn't count him out yet, Allie. Yuya can be pretty resourceful.
Now let's see. Guess I'll start by knocking your Odd Eyes out of the duel.
If I don't think of something fast, Sora and that bear are gonna wipe out my whole field and then come after me. There's not much time. If I let him knock out Odd Eyes, things will spiral out of control. I have to rescue Odd Eyes now where my monsters and I are all going down. I only have one chance.
Hey, I know what you're up to.
Pick up the pace, Odd Eyes! Oh no!
No way!
Wow, what agility! That little acrobat must have springs in his legs.
You'll have to be a lot quicker than that if you want to snag an action card before I do. That's why I took out Hip Hippo first, because I knew it would slow you down.
You had this all planned out from the start, didn't you?
You wouldn't want me to make it easy for you, would you, Coach Y? Hope not, because my Frightful Bear's about to track down and destroy your Odd Eyes.
No, it won't. I activated Trap. Command Performance. Whenever there's a Performant Pal on my field, this card switches your monster into defense mode.
This is the perfect time to use an action card. I'm activating my spell, Candy Coat. Thanks to the sweet power of this spell, my bear is protected from any trap or spell effects for this turn, and it shades my bear from being destroyed. It's lucky I grabbed this card first. If I hadn't, you could have used it to save your Odd Eyes and foil my strategy.
So close.
Oh well, Frightful Bear, finish your attack.
Uh-oh! I've lost Odd Eyes!
His dragon's gone?
I'm sorry, Odd Eyes. I tried to save you, but I failed.
Cheer up! It's not over yet. You still have a few life points left, Coach Y.
Yes, but they won't be enough. None of us likes getting beaten, of course, but Yuya will just have to find a way to deal with it.
That's not why he's upset. Don't you understand that Yuya feels a special bond with Odd Eyes? That dragon stands for everything he loves about Pendulum cards.
I can tell Yuya's really not taking this well.
Come on, Yuya! You got to stand up and take center stage!
Yuya.
Coach Y knows that there's nothing he can do to stop me now. My bear's gonna keep using his own monsters against him. Go ahead, Frightful Bear. Equip yourself with Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon.
Where could it be?
Something wrong, Yuya?
Dad! I lost my necklace and I can't find it anywhere!
I see. Well, I'd be upset too. But in a situation like this, hanging your head and crying isn't the answer. Hey, listen to me, Yuya. If you really want to find what you've lost, then you've got to hold your head up. Stay positive and good things will happen.
It's hopeless.
Come on, give it a try.
Dad, look!
Huh? See, it worked, didn't it, Yuya?
I haven't forgotten, Dad. Stay positive and good things will happen. Dad knew what he was talking about. If I just worry about what I lost, I'll miss the fun that's right in front of me. I have to hold my head high and enjoy the ride while it lasts. No matter how things turn out, at least I'll have a good time, and so will my fans. What's going on? My extra deck! I'm sure I didn't have any cards there before, but then why's the tab flashing? Only one way to find out. You can search all you want, but your bear's gonna keep coming up empty-handed.
Huh? Why's that? Where did your Odd Eyes disappear to?
When Odd Eyes was destroyed, it didn't end up in the graveyard. It's with me, here in my extra deck.
In your extra deck?
Well, that's some bad news for me. Awesome! That's so cool, Coach! So a destroyed Pendulum monster, instead of going to the graveyard, ends up in your extra deck? I never would have guessed that! Pendulum monsters are totally amazing! Since Odd Eyes isn't in the graveyard, I can't equip it to my bear, which means it can't attack! You stopped me! Turn over! Coach Y, It's your move. Please make it a fun one.
All right, then brace yourself for a battle that's gonna blow you away! Great, I couldn't have drawn a better card. Attention! I'd like to present my two magicians, Stargazer and Time Gazer. Before your very eyes, I'll use them to set the pendulum scale. Presto! I can now summon monsters from level 2 through level 7 all at the same time. Swing far, Pendulum! Carve the arc of victory! Pendulum summon! And now I'd like to introduce a Pendulum monster who you never met before. Perform a Pal Cheer Mold! But wait, that's not all. I'm also bringing back a crowd fave, my Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon.
I just knew Yuya would figure out a way for his Odd Eyes to get in the spotlight again.
So no matter how many times Yuya's opponents destroy it, Odd Eyes won't be sent to the graveyard, and Yuya can summon it back over and over and over again. Pendulum power! It's got me more excited than ever! I'm totally fired up!
Odd Eyes is set, and so is our supporting cast. And now, friends, without further ado, let's get on with the duel! Our lead act is Perform a Pal Swordfish, who will show off its ability by slashing the attack points of your Frightfur Bear by 600. Guys, can you help me with some basic arithmetic? 3,000 minus 600.
2,400! Odd Eyes is now 100 points stronger than Frightfur Bear. It can send that bear back to the toy store.
That's correct!
My punch-in-the-box trap is still on the field, but Time Gazer could just negate it again, so I can't use it to stop you. No matter what I try, Frightfur Bear will lose the battle.
Correct again!
Hold on! If you destroy Frightfur Bear, I'll still only take 100 points of damage. That's not enough to knock me out of the duel.
With my Mo move, it will be.
Huh?
And now, Perform a Pal Cheer Mo will perform her special ability. Aw, come on, it's no time to be shy. I got spirit, yes I do. I got spirit, how about you?
How cute!
Huh?
Cheermo strengthens Swordfish's special ability so that instead of Swordfish lowering Frightfur Bear's attack points by 600, it lowers it by 1,600. You wanted this to be fun, so how do you like this? Since Frightfur Bear is level 5 or higher, Odd Eyes can use its special ability to double the damage you take. Now, the grand finale, so get ready! Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, get set to strike and make this the most sensational finish ever. Spiral Flame Strike! That's a wrap! Spiral Flame Strike! That's a wrap! And it's over!
That was the funnest duel ever!
Oh, yeah!
Sora, I think you may be the most clever opponent I've ever faced. It's clear you don't need any coaching from me.
What a blast! Ugh, that duel totally rocked! Thank you, Yuya!
Huh? Yuya? You're not calling me coach anymore?
Well, you don't want me to be your student, so instead, I'll become your best friend. And of course, that means we'll be hanging together all the time.
Look, you're not my best.
Great duel, guys. Since Sora here is your best bud, I'm gonna discount his tuition. You are enrolling in the Yusho school, aren't you?
You bet! After today's duel, I wouldn't sign up at the Leo Institute for anything.
Yes! Another new student, which means maybe I can pay this month's electric bill! I'll get you the sign-up forms!
I don't get it. If you never studied at the Leo Institute, then where did you learn to fusion summon?
Where I come from, fusion summoning is really common. Everybody uses it.
Wait, you're not from here? So then, where did you grow up?
Oh, I'm too hungry to talk about it right now. Let's go to your house for dinner, okay, pal?
To my house? Look, I'm not sure this whole friendship thing is a good idea.
And afterwards, want to watch a movie?
Go away!
Or maybe instead of a movie, we can go to the mall or play a video game.
I have a great game for you. It's called Leave Me Alone.